Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And here we are at day 2 of the 2020 Whiskey Advent Calendar. This huge box this year is from Secret Spirits. And I got it shipped to me. I think it came from the UK. I think it landed in New York and they shipped it FedEx to me from there. So I'm in Louisiana, which is one of 15 or 20 different states where that can happen without complications. So I ordered this online a few weeks ago and it showed up. But I complained last year about how big the box was. This has 25 samples that are 50 milliliters each. And they are Scotch malt whiskeys at cask strength and unchill filtered. So I have this tiny little table and need to locate O2. And it's located. It just needs to be opened. There we go. Number 2. I'm going to pull it out. Ooh, and not look at the label. And it's pretty easy to do with some of these things. So, there. I'm going to pour only 25 milliliters out of the 50 that are in here. And then the bottle goes into this little lens shroud, so I can't see the label. There. So I've got it in my glass. Ooh, there's some color there. Very old. Or sherry finishing or something else that adds color to it. Because in this whole set, don't think they do any color addition or chill filtration to their single casks. So this is very different on the nose. I'm doing all these blind just to test myself really and see if I'm getting any better at nosing and tasting whiskeys or anything else. Most of the channel is not focused on whiskey, just December. But we do a lot in December. It's every day up through Christmas. So this nose is not malty. There's a good strong whiff of ethanol. It's at least 50% ABV. There is something complicating the nose so that the malt isn't showing through. ABV is there. I'm not getting peat. I'm not getting any evidence of sherry or other obvious fortified wine finishes or maturation. I don't know why I say finish. If it's a single cask, it's going to be bourbon or that cask, the sherry cask, the whole time. Kind of try to guess age, region, and that maturation. But wow, this is not giving me clues. There's a kind of a distant baking spice or savory note. Ooh. Getting something like a pie crust. But I can't tell if it's a meat broth based food or a fruity food. It's very savory for a fruit. Very interesting. I don't get this nose ever on my whiskeys. Wow, so strange. This will be interesting. Ethanol still there, at least 50%, probably more. No clues. This nose is not giving away any kind of malt. And the savory and baking spice notes are confusing. They're not typical for scotches I drink. So, I am not going to get much from this nose, so I will go ahead and start tasting. Wow. Strong. I'd say between 55 and 60% ABV. There's a sweetness to it. There's a spiciness. It's not spicy hot. It's spicy baking spices. Nutmeg and clove and allspice in some strange combination. I'm getting pretty clear evidence of some kind of sherry cask. So I'm going to be going with that. Can't tell anything in a regional sense. I don't think it's Islay. It doesn't seem peated at all. But where it's from, it would be hard to say. Probably not an island, probably not coastal. Is all my regional antenna are telling me. There's something spicy and it's starting to get hotter and more peppery. So that's telling me European oak. That's consistent with the sherry. So yeah, I'm going in that direction. Oh yeah. Now that the vapors are everywhere and filling up my whole nasal cavity, I am saying full-on sherry. I'm getting things that would go more with a PX cask. Pedro Jimenez more than Oloroso. It's not quite a raisiny dark fruit note. I'm sort of getting a sense of the malt. Still savory. Whoa. Still peppery and still vapory from the ABV. This might be a good time to add some water and get a few more clues. I don't do it dropwise with these cask strength things. I would be here all day or use up my 25 milliliters too fast to have too many steps. So this is certainly different and a different kind of enjoyment in having these less well-known cask strength independent bottling type presentations here. It's not one of the big distillers where you just go out to any liquor store and get it off the shelf if they have a good Scotch selection, but a lot more guessing, a lot more detective work. The nose has opened up and given off something else, but I'm not sure what it is, so that's not helpful. A little lighter, fruitier, apple pear type thing. Okay, let's do some tasting. Wow, the sherry got deeper. Yeah, and whoa, it's always been a medium to long finish with the peppery sparkling at the end. So the savory notes I was saying are spicy in the arrival and mid palate turn into pepper. So still consistent with European oak in a sherry cask. And I really don't get any maltiness. So there's more and more cask influence. So either it's old or the sherry cask was strong and fresh or very wet. Well, yeah, the oak influence is really overshadowing the malt. So I'm saying this is like 12 to 15 years old. I think I'd get more malt if it was younger than that. So the sherry influence is good. The sherry oak influence is good. I think it's European oak. Region, I just don't know what to say. Not coastal, not Isla. Something Speyside or Highland nearby. No reason it couldn't be Orkney. No reason it couldn't be close to a coast. It's just not getting that coastal warehouse type feel. That has a whole set of notes that I don't think are here. So, yeah. I'm going to say it's a European oak sherry cask from distilleries in Speyside or nearby in the Highlands. Could be lowland, could be an island. But it's not very close to the coast. Age, I'm saying 12 to 15 years. And the ABV had to be 55 to 60. And I'm running out. And I might want to take another sip knowing what it is. So let's find out now. Craig Mills Sauterne, Glenglassaugh Distillery. Okay, that's pretty small print. Is there an age? I don't see an age. Single malt Scotch whiskey, Glenglassaugh Distillery. Craig Mills Sauterne. Cask type is Sauterne wine barrel. Cask number, blah blah blah. Region Highland, 59.3% ABV. So I don't know that finish, but yeah, that's consistent. If it's European oak with the spiciness I was getting sherry notes. Yeah, it wasn't sweet. It wasn't the dark fruit, raisiny date type thing you would get from Olorosa cask. So ABV is there. The region. It's not too hard, but I don't see an age statement. So I'll look it up in the book and put it in the description down below if I get more information from the little booklet. So very interesting. I liked it. It was different. It's just different than anything I've ever had before. So, and different nose, different palate. So yeah, this is fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Okay. I'm taking notes on all this stuff. So if you like what you're seeing on this channel, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment or a question down below. Have you ever had a bottle from this place? This is the Malt Whisky Company is the brand it says here. But I want to see an age statement. And I'm just curious. I don't have to drink age statement whiskeys, but sure like to know. And leave comments and questions down below if you've had anything like this. And subscribe to the channel and click that bell to get notified when the new videos come out, which is every day in December. You want to watch this stuff, right? So stay tuned for more, and that's all for now.